Oh, hello, weary travelers. Come on in. It looks like the bard is about to begin. I'll pour the ales over the stories, fables, and tales about the bards, battle axes, and bows taking out their ferocious foes. Just take a listen to the tales that we spin here at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Previously on Carriage Rest Tales. After riding high and accepting their second-place finish, Nomis, Amelia, and the gang head back to Graham's for the Giving of Thanks Day feast with their new friends and rivals, Birdie and Zaquildrog, in tow. After jabbing the turkey and counting their blessings, Amelia regales the party with the story of her racing lineage, including the history between Graham, Benson, and Aurora, Benson's late sister. The party returns home, not sure of what to do next. But Benson greets them and rewards them with some gifts of their choice. After talking with Ashton the weaponsmith and Ada the magic historian, our heroes chose some weapons with enchantments that will hopefully aid them in the challenges to come. What awaits of our adventurers at the Festival of Lights? Will they ever find out what's on the other side of the rifts? Who in the order can they trust? Can they even trust each other? Find out now on Carriage Rest Tales.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Carriage Rest Tales. I'm your host and one of the Dungeon Masters, Mike. And to my left, we have...
Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'll be playing Nomis, the Tabaxi Bard.
Hello, this is Nick. I will be playing Vaso, the half-orc barbarian.
Hey guys, it's Sam, and I play Woods, and I also have all the mic bumps today, so already apologizing for that.
And I am John, your other DM who doesn't have a clever introduction this week.
You guys had a nice restful sleep in your own beds. It's a lot nicer since you were sleeping at Graham's house with all the small gnome-sized furniture.
I kind of liked your fireplace.
You did like your fireplace. Are you going to try to petition to have a fireplace in your dorm?
Yeah.
No hot plates. That's like rule one.
No, yeah.
No hot plates in
but
the
a
dorm.
fireplace?
Fine.
Sure.
It's a magical fireplace.
Oh, this is happening?
No.
Oh, it's like I get a magic fireplace.
For those who can't see his face, he got
Just for
really
asking.
excited.
I know what I like.
You guys wake up the next morning and head down. You know that Benson had told you were going to be doing some community outreach. So the Festival of Lights is coming up in about a week's time. The city needs to get ready. And part of the Order's responsibility is to help with the preparations and getting the city kind of organized and set up. He kind of left it more open to you guys to determine what type of activities you wanted to assist in. And we're going to see where we go.
Yeah, so you guys meet Benson outside of the atrium in the morning. And he greets you, "Good morning, recruits. I told you yesterday we'd be doing some community outreach. I have a handful of tasks for you this week, but there's plenty of time in the day to fill helping out as however you best see fit. So first thing this morning, we have to visit an old friend, Norgil."
Who?
See the frost giant?
No,
man.
Norgil, the Chipaka farmer.
Oh, yeah.
Norgil.
How could I forget?
The Heaven's Cloud Brewery always needs an extra supply of Chipaka wings for the festival, and he's got a large order he needs help delivering.
So we're not slaughtering them, we're just delivering them?
Oh, no,
Okay.
Of course not.
Let's say. To know is one thing, but...
Just need to help him move some crates, that's all.
I think
All
we
right.
can do
Yeah,
that.
we can do that.
Yep, we can do that.
All right, I've got my own task this week, so you three are on your own.
Okay, boss.
I'll see you later this evening.
You can count on us, Benny.
All right, let's go.
Should we eat first?
You guys haven't eaten yet?
Oh, shit.
I mean, I can.
thought you were working on her.
You're on third breakfast, aren't
I mean,
you?
I could do second breakfast.
Okay.
But
We're going to go do first breakfast.
I'll come.
Yeah.
I'll come hang out.
All right. So we'll eat before going to Norgil.
I feel like we walk into the mess hall and I get freaked out when I see Carmine.
Oh, yeah. There's, oh, man.
Hey, Woods, how you doing? Long time no see.
Hey, Carmine, this real Carmine. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good. How are you?
I'm doing great, you know. Business as usual, cooking up things for the order. What can I get you this morning?
Well, I've already had first breakfast, but I'll take some egg whites.
Yeah,
Egg
your
whites.
special
You got it.
eggs.
Yeah, you're special. I was going to say.
special
No, Miss
eggs.
Vaso, good to see you too as well.
Yeah, you too.
What are we doing this morning, fellas?
I think we're going to Norgil's.
No, I meant for food.
Oh, I thought we just said eggs. That's what I was...
Yeah.
Oh,
The
you wanted
special
eggs
eggs.
too. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Sorry, we didn't speak up loud enough.
Hey, Carmine, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have like siblings?
I got a sister, but I haven't seen her in a couple of years.
Oh, you don't have like a twin brother?
No.
Man,
It's an oddly specific question.
I know we were just out and about, and we just ran into a guy that just reminded us so much of you.
Maybe he's one of them, what you call them, doppelgangers.
Maybe.
Anyway, eggs are up.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you three have a good day.
I love how Woods is thinking that Carmine had a twin brother that was also named Carmine.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Carmine, get over here.
I don't know. Maybe it's a first cousin.
Yeah, way to not be weird about that.
I don't know. It just like came out. It's weird.
Yeah.
It is weird. It also reminds us that we have other things to do
Yeah.
besides Benson's task list.
Carmine D is probably
Carmine Prime.
he's probably floated away by now.
It's possible.
What are we gonna do about that?
But our Carmine's here, so we're good.
Yeah.
At least he's not getting warped up or something.
I say we go do our task.
Okay.
Maybe if we finish it a little quicker than usual, we can go do some research and then go do some other things.
Yeah, we wanted to go talk to Teresa, right?
Teresa, check out the library. Or did I do that already? The historian was...
Yeah, you kind of checked
There.
out some of the library that evening. If you wanted to go back and try to do some more research, you could, but you did kind of look through the Genoa books already.
Okay. Yeah, it
All
might
right.
not be a bad idea to talk to Teresa.
Yeah, I feel like she gave us that thing.
And there's also these creepy dudes in the city that I don't really want to run into.
Oh, the hooded guys with the thing.
Yeah, you know,
with
like
the little
the
creepy eye
octopus.
thing.
The tattoo on their forehead. Maybe Teresa will know about that. I'm putting
Well,
a lot of
Benson-
stake into Teresa.
Yeah. Okay, so to Norgil's,
To Norgil's we go.
let's knock this out.
So you guys are going to walk. I guess you probably take horses because it is all the way in Butchertown.
Yeah, don't we
Yeah.
have horses?
Yeah, you have stables available to you guys so you can ride the horses over there. On your way there, you're seeing a bunch of activity in the city. People are getting booths set up. But you also see a lot of kids running around with like streamers and banners. And it's really a colorful like event. So there's lots of different sheets hanging, flags, all sorts of stuff.
You also see kids throwing around firecrackers. It's just part of the spirit. Nobody really knows how that tradition got associated with the festival, but now it is. And they're little ones. They're not big ones or anything, and it's not full on fireworks. They're just little firecrackers, like noisemakers.
Because didn't we see little firecrackers at the fence?
We did see that. All right, who's talking to? Who's doing this?
Well, you grew up on the Chapaca farm.
Okay.
So I feel like you and Norgil have like a rapport.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna like walk into that front. Is our front door?
As you arrive, Norgil is actually like in the front yard.
Oh, perfect.
Like off the side of the house, and there's a big stack of crates sitting there, and he sees the three of you coming up, and he says, "Well, hey there, folks. Good morning.
Well, good morning,
Morning.
sir. How are you?
I'm doing not too bad. How about yourselves?"
I think we're hanging in there.
You keeping those Chapacas in line?
Certainly am.
No, what? We haven't had any jailbreaks since we saw you last.
No, ma'am.
Well, that's happy. I'm happy to hear that.
Indeed, myself as well.
I believe Benson said that you wanted us to carry some crates for you.
That's right. We got a big shipment of Chapaca wings going over to the Heavens Cloud.
Okay. I think we can handle that for you. That's these crates right here.
That'd be them. And there are too many crates for you to get in one trip.
Okay. You don't-
Well, without
Norgil-
like, there's no wagon or anything in sight.
That was my next question. Norgil, you don't happen to have like a wagon hidden in one of those pole barns back there, do you?
Afraid not. My wagon was damaged in the incident
Oh, well, that makes sense.
How badly damaged was it?
irreparably.
Well, we all saw
I
you.
didn't expect you to use that word, Norgil.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just like the word. I like it. No offense.
All right, gentlemen, how are we gonna do this? Crate at a time. You want to go back into town, get a wagon, come back and fill them up? What are you thinking?
How big are these crates?
They're like, you could easily lift one, but you could not lift more than one. They're probably like 2 feet by like a 2 foot cube, roughly.
So we could ride with a horse with one of them.
It would be an awkward ride. You wouldn't be able to use your hands to ride the horse.
Could we
Why don't
strap
we?
Could we strap a bunch of them like to the horse and then we just walk the horses?
Yeah.
Like
If
a
you can rig
donkey?
up some kind of harness for them, sure.
Nomus, you look like you have an idea.
My buddy Amelia has an airship that
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we could just fly over here with our new cargo net thing.
And this is
load them
brilliant.
all up.
Yeah, why don't you head back and we can just chat up Norgil.
I like it. I'm going to go find my 16-year-old pal, Amelia.
So you're going to head back to the order and try to find Amelia.
Yeah, see if we can do a quick flying lesson.
I would say if you can't, bring a cart back or something,
Oh, yeah.
like a plan B.
While you're riding, let's do Norgil and Vaso and Woods. What are you guys chatting about?
Well, Norgil, is there anything we can help you out with around the farm here? Or you want to just maybe sit and have a cup of coffee?
Well, to be honest with you, I got a couple other deliveries to make myself, and well, I can handle those ones. I just needed help getting the Heaven's Cloud.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I'd love to stay and chat. But I got some things to do. I mean, I suppose if you could help me with my other deliveries, I could help you with the Heaven's Cloud trip a little later.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably going to be at least an hour before Nomus gets back. I'm sure we could help you make a delivery if we're in that time frame.
Yeah, I think so. Well, there's a place we got to get to. It's about a mile down the road. It's on the outskirts of Butchertown. Doesn't see a lot of business, but we got to get 3 crates over there. So
I think we
you want to
can
help
handle
me get those crates?
Yeah, she's going to pick 2 up and just like 1 in each hand.
Vaso, just take the other one.
Yeah. All right, boss, where are we going? You lead the way.
Oh, well, okay. Follow me. And he starts leading you kind of back toward the city.
So, Norgil, whatever happened after we left, I know we've been gone for a little bit. Whatever happened with the Denoa, did they ever figure out who opened the rift?
I've been told the Order's investigating into it. Benson helped me put the farm back together a little bit for a while that day, and once I got the Chapakas penned up, now that you mention it, I think I ought to follow up with the Order.
Yeah, we can ask Benson next time we see him too. You know, this Denoa, this is just, it's so interesting, these rifts. You know what's on the other side of them. Does the town folk ever talk about things like that?
Some people do. I mean, people speculate. Myself, I don't particularly care to know. Only thing ever come out of one of those rifts is trouble, and as far as I'm concerned, that's all I need to know.
Okay. I like it. I like keeping your nose clean, sir. I can appreciate that.
I'm just a simple Chapaka farmer, ma'am.
How's that?
Trying to make my way.
How's that fence holding up?
It's holding together pretty well. Maybe I misjudged you the other day.
Good to know. Good to know.
Vaso looks very pleased with himself now.
Yeah. He's like, brushing the dust off his shoulders.
We are going to transition over to Nomus. You are galloping into the order. You get your horse put up, and you see that Amelia is talking with Damien, and they're kind of going over the finishing touches of putting on the cargo net transportation device that you guys had drawn up. So Amelia and Damien are kind of chatting, coming up with like the final touches of that mechanics.
I'll approach him.
Oh, hey, Nomus.
Hey, Amelia. I see you're using that net idea that me and Woods came up with.
Yeah, it's
How's it
a
going?
magic basket. We got that one. And then there's this detachable triangle foothold. And Damien's hooked it all up so that it's a little button on the inside of the cockpit so I can up, lower it, and raise it.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited to test it out.
Well, speaking of which,
Oh,
would you like to go a little flying with me to Butchertown?
Sure, I think that would be fine. But what's in Butchertown?
Benson has tasked us with helping Norgil take some crates of Chapaka wings to the brewery.
Heaven's Cloud Brewery.
That's it.
Yes. Oh, and Norgil's that Chapaka farmer.
Yes.
A couple weeks, like last week.
Yeah, and he uses really big words, which I find is pretty funny.
Like what?
Irreparably? I don't know what
Irreparable.
Irreparable. Yeah.
Irreparable.
See, I
I don't know
Someone
what that means
says from
either.
yeah, someone just like, that's
Someone
it.
just whispers from the crowd.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. So I guess let's just fly.
Okay, I mean, I know where the farm is.
Yeah, I do too. We were there a
Oh,
week
okay.
ago.
So you don't know where the what is?
I just didn't remember who Norgil was.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't know where something was.
Oh, no.
That's what.
I don't
okay.
know what irreparable means.
I didn't either. I was like, that's crazy.
All right, well, do you want to ride in the cockpit or do you want to ride on the harness?
Oh, I was hoping I could fly.
Oh, okay. Jump on in.
Okay. I think I would acknowledge Damien. It's nice to see you again within the compounds of the Order of Light this time.
Yes. Hello. Can I help you with anything?
No, I know our first meeting was,
Oh, you guys put on a great show.
well, at the Festival of Lights. I think Wallace and I are going to put on a show, so you should come out
really?
and check it out. Yeah.
I have heard Wallace is a pretty good drummer. From
He
your
is.
performance, I can tell you were pretty good as well.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you have is it a whole set, just a song? What are you guys doing?
Oh,
song and dance?
It's a whole experience.
Oh, that's fantastic. I think I did hear Wallace say something about special effects.
Yes. And I'm going to start to like do the pyrotechnics, like my hand glow.
Oh, that's
Just
gonna be,
a sample.
that's gonna be pretty
Can't
exciting.
give away all my stage secrets.
All right, yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. Hey, maybe sometime we can get together at the Heavens Cloud Brewery.
Oh,
Just
you guys
to
are
talk
heading
a
to the
little bit.
Heavens Cloud?
Well, we're going to take some Chapaca wings there.
They do have
Or
some
Norgil.
pretty good Silvermane ale there.
I think my friends and I would like to talk to you some more about what it is you do for the order and
Oh, well, are you guys heading there now?
just to deliver. So I don't know, maybe we could just have something to drink and maybe some food. Our treat, of course.
Oh, well, that case,
Yeah.
sure. He gets really excited about that. And then he realizes he's a really big centaur and he's probably going to eat a lot.
That's fine. He's never met my friend Woods. So
All right, well,
yeah, so maybe like a couple hours we can
yes,
meet you
I'll,
there.
I'll head over there. I just got something to wrap up and I'll be right over.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, come on in, Noah.
All right. Goggles on. I carry him with me all the time now. Yep.
Love it. She's going to do the takeoff out of the Academy of Light just because it is a tight fit in there. But then as soon as you guys get above like the city line, she'll let you fly over to Norgil's.
Sweet.
Alas, the bard is needing a break, so I, your humble innkeeper, shall give a few announcements.
Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for spending the time listening to us on our podcast. It really just means a lot to us. If you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe to this channel and we'll pass this along to your friends so we can grow our listenership as well. You should also check us out on our website at carriageresttales.com. At our website, you'll be able to access some of our additional content, such as our one-shot episodes, but you'll also be able to see some of the information on how you can get a hold of us, either through social media or email. As always, thanks again for being a listener, and don't be a stranger. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Great! It appears the bard is back and ready to continue his tale.
By the time Nomis retrieves Amelia, has a conversation, and gets back, you guys have completed your delivery, and you are back at Norgil's kind of waiting, and you see a air elemental ship kind of swing over. I'm going to say that the ship doesn't even land because she wants to test out the device. So she pushes a button and
Can I ride down with it?
Yeah.
I want to make a
that
grand
sounds
entrance.
Great. All right. Well, let me know when you're ready.
All right. Go put my goggles on, scarves on. Let's go.
And then she's going to lower the basket. So you guys see Nomis descending down with this magic basket attachment to the air elemental ship.
And I'm going to be singing like, "Hello, my friends."
Make a performance roll.
All right. I'm going to roll my D20, and I get to add 8 per performance. 19 plus 8.
All right, yeah.
I've been training
it
for
goes
this
exactly
moment.
how you said. You look awesome descending from the
I
sky.
look awesome all the time.
So I feel like we're just like standing there, like in a conversation with Norgil. Like, so Norgil, so you're feeding them wheat and barley to the Chapaca? Is
I'm
that
so
what
glad I
you're-
left.
Is that what you're feeding?
Yep, I mix some corn in there sometimes, but I try
Corn,
not to
okay.
give them too much. What in tarnation?
It's got the juice.
Oh, my Nomis.
Nomis has delivered. Bring me your crates.
Well,
I will take them to that brewery. I can never remember the name.
well, Norgil
Heaven's
looks,
Gate.
Close.
Cloud.
Brewery.
looks like our ride's here.
Yeah, Vaso is like checking the sturdiness of the fence, and then he looks over and he sees Nomus just coming down.
You would hear me. I sang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get the crates loaded up and get them into the basket.
I'm not helping. I'm just sitting there. Like, just,
Still, like,
bring
on
me your
top.
crates.
It's fine. We'll do it.
They put them on and you step on the next crate.
I'm
Put
envisioning.
one right here. That's Great of you.
I'm okay. Wrap it up, buddy. I'm envisioning we have like one of those like cargo nets that maybe like buckle in and like secure the load.
Yeah, I'm sure that would work.
Okay, great.
You will also be pleased with Nomis. I have secured us a lunch date with Damien at Heaven Cloud Brewery.
Well, Nomis has been busy.
You are welcome.
Hey, Nomis, do you know the weight limit for this elemental ship?
It's magic. It's fine.
Okay. I need
Why?
you to come down off that heaven's cloud. All right.
Just want to make sure. Safety first.
You guys are able to get all the crates at one time. The air elemental ship would be able to hold it,
Okay.
and all you guys, but then your horses would be left there. There's 2 horses left since Nomus had rode his back.
We can't put the horses on the ship.
Horses will not go on that basket to be raised into the ship.
Okay.
Correct.
I'll take my horse and your horse, and just you can ride on the ship, and I'll ride
Okay.
up there.
You want to meet us at the brewery?
Sure.
Cool.
You know I'm flying back.
Oh, the horse looks like a better option.
Yeah. I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out with me.
No,
You've been with me when I'm flying.
yeah.
I'm fine.
You was also knocked out when you were flying, so
Who was?
Woods.
I did
remember?
die.
That's because Amelia had me do some
Yeah,
stunts.
no funny business. We got precious
No.
cargo.
Yeah, me funny business.
All right.
Insulted.
We'll see you at the brewery about an hour.
Okay.
All right.
Flight goes uneventful.
You're welcome.
Amelia can't land because she's in the middle of the city, but she can lower the crates down. And you guys are able to unload the crates via the cargo net. And then I assume you're just going to stay at the brewery, or you're going to come back with Amelia.
No, we're gonna stay at the brewery. I'm gonna stay at the brewery.
Yeah, I was going to stay at the brewery, but it's okay with her.
Yeah, Damon's supposed to be meeting us.
So you guys are staying at the brewery. I'm going to say it takes Vaso probably about 20 minutes longer to be able to ride the horses back and then walk over. So you guys have about 20 minutes to kill with you guys, the crates, and then there is a frost giant there who's named Vinci. You guys had met him before. And currently the barmaid is also working on getting the bar open
Yeah.
for the lunch crowd. And her name was Ivy, which you guys also met her.
Okay. I'm assuming we're not really in like earshot anymore of anyone. Just Nomus and I.
And Vinci and Ivy, because they are bringing in the cargo.
Oh, okay. So after we get the cargo taken care of,
Yeah, we should probably come up with a game plan of...
I think we need to talk about our buddy.
You guys going to help me carry the crates in?
Yeah. I pick up 2, and I'm carrying him in.
I pick up the smallest one.
Okay, well, take
I'm not
the,
that big.
We don't need the wings for the next week or so we're going to put it down in the storage cellar. So,
Okay.
there's the gate right there, and he like opens up like the shutter doors, and you're going to go down. So it's
Okay.
a little bit like a cold storage area.
Okay.
So we can just put those in there, and I guess come on in, we'll get some food.
Sounds great.
Yeah, we're actually meeting Damien here as well.
Oh, Damien's coming. He's
Good.
always a hoot.
I'm glad you said that. Makes me feel better.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Okay, so
And we would like to pay for his lunch, so...
Oh,
whoa.
well, you're sure. Yeah, that works. I'll try to limit what he orders.
Okay, Mr. Moneybags.
I have no idea how much money I have, but I'm going to assume
It would
I
be
can pay
it'd
for
be
it.
enough to cover it, but
Yeah,
it'd be
it's enough.
It'd be tough on you.
Okay, are we alone now or no?
Yeah, sure.
I
You can
think
be
we're
alone now
alone
while you're taking the cargo.
Anyone
down.
else like a
There doesn't seem to be anyone else around.
cellar mice or something that want to?
Doesn't seem to be anyone else around.
Okay,
I guess no one knows that song. It's okay.
what song?
I think we're alone now.
I think
Oh,
we're
yeah.
alone now.
There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Okay.
What are we gonna do with Rage Boy?
Just keep a meeting, I think. I think if we stick to the facts, like how I brought up to Amelia, hey, do you ever wonder like what's on the other side of the rifts? We spend so much time closing it. I know you
No.
developed this.
No, our friend.
What?
Yeah,
What about him?
he's uncontrollable in a rift. What if we go to the other side and he closes it? Like he refuses to go through.
We're just trying to pick Damien's brain about what's on the other side of the rift. Am I missing something?
I'm talking about Vaso.
I know. We're not opening a rift right now.
I understand that, but I'm trying to have a conversation with you with
I
Vaso
thought you were
because he's
talking.
not here.
I thought we were talking about how we're going to ask Damien about the
Oh,
rifts.
man, your head is really in the clouds today.
Man, I got to fly today. I had $1 million idea.
Top Gun, come down to earth. I'm talking about Vaso. I mean, we get in a situation again. What are we going to do? And we got to be able to trust him. And I trust him, and I don't think it's him. I think it's something else. But what are we going to do?
I don't know if there's anything we can do. He's very much into his ideals, and I kind of admire him for that.
you admire him until we're stuck on the other side because he closed the rift we go through. I don't think we're going to admire him at that point.
What, you just want to do, ditch him?
No, I don't want to ditch him. I like the guy. He's my favorite quarter orc.
He has a good quarter orc.
I just don't know, how do we fix him?
I don't know who we would ask about that. It'd have to be someone we trust. Like, if we get to a point, we can ask someone like, hey, when we're near the rifts, we notice we take on...
We have different feelings.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
that all about? Because if it is some sort of like god or goddess, either on this realm or the next, maybe he's just connecting with one of those, like you connect with your moon goddess.
Okay. I just...
Or are you just going to have to knock him out?
I mean...
I don't know what else to...
Would you got any spells that can do that?
I can make him really tiny.
I'll put him in my bag.
There you go.
Done. Okay.
Quarter orc in a bag.
Quarter orc in a bag. Plan
Well,
B.
isn't Ada making you a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he can
the
just
bag
live
we
it
can
there
put him
forever.
in.
Yeah.
It's fine. If he shrinks down, there's enough oxygen, I think, for 3 hours.
No, that's
Plenty.
enough.
Plenty. Okay. I trust him, and I think something's just coming over him. He's not being himself, so I just want to make sure we have some sort of plan for that.
I mean, to be fair, he did say he thought we were ignoring him.
Yeah.
So maybe we just need to make a conscious effort to acknowledge his feelings.
I know.
He's a sensitive quarter
He's
orc.
just so quiet.
I think he said he's
At this time,
in love with the order.
At this time, you hear.
I thought you were going to say in love with an hors d'oeuvre.
I'm sure.
I'm in love with an order.
At this time, you hear Damien. Oh, you're opened early today. That is fantastic. I think I'm meeting some friends here. Oh, Vaso, you're here as well. And Vaso, you showed up at the same time as Damien.
Yeah, I think our buddies are over there. Want to go join them?
Well, let's wait inside for them. Vincy, can you get us a round of Silvermane Ale, please?
All right, so we hear them, so we're going to come upstairs.
So you guys finish up your stacking the boxes and come in through the back door. You see Damien. He's like, oh, over here, friends.
Yeah, we walk over.
Yeah.
Pull up a seat. Hi, Damien.
Hello, Woods. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I think I'll be better in about 10, 15 minutes when I get some grub in me.
I am starving also. What's good on the menu?
I'd like everything. Usually I order everything.
Oh, you're my kind of guy.
Yeah, we just kind of go down the list, and sometimes we get 2 burgers and a salad, but maybe we skip the salad today.
Oh, veggie intake's really important.
We can get the salad too.
It's good for your digestive system.
Vincy, we'll have the norm.
And add a pretzel.
And I'll take what he's having.
And then,
Just some fish for me.
All right. Vincy is going to take your order and bring back food and drink in a minute. So you guys are there with Damien. No one's in there yet because they kind of opened a little early because you guys just dropped off the orders.
So, Damien, do you like our idea for the elemental ship?
Oh, I think that was a great idea. Plus, we can move troops around a lot faster.
We kind of thought that when we were last at Norgil's. We encountered some Denoa, and thought it'd be a good idea to have, Amelia provide more like air support or
Yes,
drop
Amelia.
some stuff.
Amelia said Woods went flying. I heard it was quite entertaining.
It was.
It was funny.
I was flying when she did that.
Yeah, it was. My leg got stuck, but I was able to pull myself up. It was pretty dramatic.
We'll have to add some training for it, but by all means, I'm sure it will be very beneficial in battle.
I think it'd be great. Also, we need to come up with some situation to get the horses up on the boats.
Well, horses like to be on solid ground from my experience, but
Oh yeah.
Side note: Centaur's a half horse.
I know.
perhaps we could arrange something. I don't know exactly what that would look like yet, but if you come up with another invention, just let me know.
I will.
Yo, Damien, how long have you been in the order?
Oh, I've been in the order decades at this point. Obviously, you could say I'm a lifer. It's in the family legacy.
So do you know Benson was talking about, can't remember what it's called, but the group that went on the other side?
Oh, you must be talking about the shock troopers. Yes.
Yeah.
We started that organization up about, I don't remember the timeline, but I want to say it was like 8 years or so in my story.
Okay.
Have you personally been to the other side?
Yes, I've tested the phase rounds to make sure they were working, and I was able to go over there. I really don't like it on that side, though.
What's it like over there?
Oh, it's very hard on your body to go over there. I really don't like the phase rounds. I'm on it. Benson's about the only one that can just travel and doesn't seem to be impacted by it, which is just totally bizarre to me. But, going back and forth is a little rough. And when you're over there, I just get so irritable.
Like, what is over there? Like, is it?
Well,
Like, what is it?
The Denoa are over there.
Yeah, but I guess I've just been thinking a lot lately they have to survive and live somewhere. Like, does it
What
look
does
like
it look
our
like?
land? Are there trees? Are there mountains?
Well,
Is it another world? Like, what's...
I mean, it looks kind of like some trees, some shrubs, but also a bunch of rubble and rock. It's not like here, if that's what you're asking. There's also the volcano, so it's kind of ashy.
So is it just the Denoa over there?
That's all that we've seen.
Interesting.
You're quite curious.
Well, we just spent so much time closing these rifts. I just wondered, like, what else is over there? Like, there has to be a...
Are you interested in the sciences as well? I mean, you guys did just invent a new feature. That's exciting. Maybe I have some prodigies in the mix here.
I mean, I am Amelia's flying protege, so...
She did say you're pretty good, and I heard you participated in the Rainbow Drop race.
Oh, yeah, that's... I show him my patch, my badge of honor.
Oh,
It's got all the paint.
a nice homemade hat.
I'm so curious about it. I think I'm just like my friend here, just kind of curious about what it is. It seems like another dimension, maybe. And
Well, it is a different plane. We all know that.
it's so interesting that you say that you're irritable when you're there. I mean, I've never been, but as I grow closer to the rifts, I get a warm sensation where when I close the rifts, I enjoy it. Like I get this warm sensation that comes over my body, and I feel like nobody else gets that.
You say you get a warm feeling as you get closer to the rifts?
Yeah, every time I get closer and I close it, I get this just peaceful, warm sensation that comes all over me.
So he's going to lean in closer to you with curiosity when you say that you feel warmer when you get closer to the rift. And he's going to be like, you get warmer when you're closing the rifts or when you get close to the rifts?
Well, yeah, when I get close to it, because I'm closing it, like when I'm in front of it, I'm warm. And then when I close it, it doesn't hurt it. It's like a good sensation. But those moments that I'm standing there before, it's like welcoming. Like it wants to draw me closer.
That is very interesting. Do you woods mind maybe coming to my facility to do some tests? You have a very odd reaction, just like Benson not being reacted to phase rounds. You have a inviting feeling to Dorma. That's very different.
She's like kind of freaked out because she thought just like she's only really talked to these two to know their experiences. So she just thought they had, something else. She didn't quite realize that she was different. So as she's sitting there, like her dreams are kind of flooding into her mind, but she's really unsure if she wants to share those or not.
As you are kind of having those thoughts, Damon's going to say, do you think it has something to do with your connection to Lucha?
I mean, and she like instinctively grabs for her necklace. That's how I close the rifts. To be honest, it's the reason I'm here.
Wonder if your warm, welcoming feeling is related to the dark goddess.
Wait, dark goddess?
Well, she's a goddess of Dorma.
No, she's the moon goddess.
I mean, we celebrate the sun goddess in Ivana.
No, I know. I'm well aware. I'm from the Delray Sanctuary.
Okay. I would be really interested to chat with you and maybe take some of your blood. Is that strange?
Yeah, that's strange.
Okay.
Sorry.
I promise we won't take your blood then, but maybe we can still show you the facility where we do our testing of various creation devices, riffs, phase rounds.
Yeah, it's like where you made the thing that makes the riffs.
Yes, that is.
And she's gonna like look at her friends.
Is that something we can all see? I'm always fascinated with what you do and the order, and that rift device was...
I definitely think I'd be more comfortable if my friends came.
We could maybe do that.
Especially if it helps us in the future with, understanding.
We'll have to see.
Okay. Yeah, we could probably. Oh, is that our food?
Yep, Vinci will bring the food over. You guys are enjoying your food. Just normal conversation at that point. One thing that you will notice when you're looking around the Heaven's Cloud Brewery is now that you have heard the story of Benson and Aurora and Vyroon for that sense, you start seeing that there's a lot more photos. So as a reminder, in the Heaven's Cloud Brewery, the walls are covered like in family photos. Basically, the way that Vyroon decided to decorate his bar was to allow people to bring in their photos and like put it up to have like a community feel. And as you're looking through, you see lots of various photos of Benson and Aurora when they were in their youth. And they're like on the farm with Vyroon and stuff like that. There maybe is a picture of Aurora and her fresh recruit order outfit, and Benson and Vyroon are like they're happy, excited for her and stuff like that.
Is there a picture of Clyde? Was that her husband's name?
You do not see, but you wouldn't know what Clyde looks like. So
Vyroon Shard is still there, right?
correct. Vyroon Shard is still there above the bar. Can't remember what this plaque said, but it was like the giant of our hearts or something like that.
Okay.
Does Vasto see the picture of Benson's sister?
Aurora?
Aurora, sorry.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You would see, because they're all over the bar as you guys are walking around with getting drinks or just chatting, you'd probably be able to spot a handful of them from your actual seat.
Woods is really uncomfortable. So she's just like kind of retreated back, and she's like eating her pretzel and like kind of actually overeating because she's stressing out a little bit.
What made her stressed out?
I just think she's nervous that she thought she didn't realize she was as individualistic as it sounds like she is. So she's nervous that she's the only person. It sounds like her and Benson are the only people that have these warm and welcoming feelings. She also didn't realize that Lucha was a god of Dorma. Like, she saw the tapestry, but she still hasn't really fully put that together. So I think for the first time, she's just connecting kind of all the dots and just wondering, is she evil? Like, you just like things are kind of flooding through her head, you know, like trying to process this. And then the fact of like going to some secret laboratory and getting blood taken, like, I don't know, that's freaky, you know?
That's a little weird.
That was kind of, she doesn't want to be in a situation where she's like trapped. She doesn't really know Damon all that much. And so she doesn't want to be like hidden away like some lab rat. So
I think Noma is sensing the tension. Hey, Damien, would you like to hear a song?
Oh, I would love to hear
While
a
we
song.
eat? All right. And I'll just start playing.
All right, sounds good.
I love it.
And you would get that his curiosity with you is that you're an oddity, but not the same way as Benson is.
Okay.
So Benson uses phase rounds, and it doesn't seem to impact him. Whereas when everyone else uses a phase round, the feeling he describes it to is going to be very much like what Nomus experienced when he went in and out of the rift, like a
Okay.
vertigo, burning type sensation. But Benson doesn't seem to get that interaction.
So when you say phase round, does he have to do this in order to go through the rift?
Yeah, so the phase round is what Benson had used in the very first episode
Oh,
when
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
did that fight with him. It's a little disc that you have in your hand that you crush. And then that kind of parts and makes basically like a mini rift that you can fit through that closes behind you.
Okay.
So it allows you to pass into the other plane. And that's why most people have that experience that Nomus experienced, like the vertigo, the pain, because you're physically crossing into a different plane. So that's what happens.
Okay.
But Benson, it doesn't seem to really affect him for whatever reason.
Okay.
The visual of Benson using a phase round actually was kind of reminiscent. You were reminded of that when you saw the Cave Carmine get pulled back into Dorma.
Okay. Cave Carmine is also his official
Cave
name.
Carmine.
Whereas his curiosity and yours is that you feel welcomed into Dorma.
Okay.
You're not intimidated by the rifts, or don't get anxious by the rifts, but you start to feel like welcomed to the rift.
Okay. I don't know if it was just, I don't know, I just got creeped out.
I'm going to step in here and say that the rest of your lunch with Damien does not produce any critical information. And you part ways with him after lunch, and you are now free to kind of fill the rest of today.
So are we supposed to do more around the town?
Yes, that was what Benson told you to do, was to find some ways to help people set up for the festival. So find some place
Maybe
to help.
Betsy's
we
beef
can-
leather.
No. No. No.
I'm sure she's going to have a booth.
Bad Woods.
Did Vasto see anything interesting on his way, like while they were on the ship, when he was on the horse on the way to the bar?
What types of things would you be looking for?
Like farm life type stuff. Like, were there any,
There's probably somebody setting up for a petting zoo. Because
Okay.
at this point, you would have been traveling mostly into the city.
Okay.
Because Butchertown's right on the
Sure.
border, so you would have crossed into the sea. But they're probably setting up like a
A
petting zoo
All
in
right.
one of the parks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Alright.
at this point, you can't necessarily tell everything that's being set up. You just know that everything is being set up. So it's kind of like when they start hanging Christmas decorations around town, and you see them putting stuff together, and it's not complete yet. And some of the things you're like, huh, what's that going to be?
Right. So Vasto is going to be like, hey, so I saw a petting zoo That looked pretty cool. You guys want to go check that out? Maybe see if they need any help?
I mean, okay.
I was thinking we could also go see Teresa and Bella, see if they're doing anything.
Well, we got to be able to tell Benson that we did something.
Yeah, I agree.
They might be setting up. Okay, let's go to the petting zoo, see what they know.
And then we'll go over to Teresa.
I don't like to pet animals. I don't like it.
Is that weird? An animal petting an animal? Like, can you
Yeah.
pet a cat?
I mean, it's like dogs,
I'm not going to go over there.
Snuggle up with dogs.
I'm not going to go over there and
You were gonna say
Pet a
lick
goat.
dogs, weren't you?
What?
You were gonna say it's like when dogs lick dogs.
Oh, yeah, that too. I mean, I guess.
You don't want to pet a pony?
I don't want to pet a pony. I don't want to gaze at a goat. I don't want to snarl at a sheep.
Snarl a snake?
I don't know.
All right, so you guys wander over to where Vaso saw the petting zoo being assembled, and you see a couple of farmhands, it looks like, taking things off of carts. They're laying out a big pile of lumber. There's a big roll of like chicken wire kind of stuff, and they're just at work as you walk up to their little construction site.
Hey, guys. You guys need any help? Looks like you're setting up a petting zoo.
Is this a fence? Listen, we are expert fence builders. And she's like, put her arm around Vaso's neck.
Yeah, you guys are in the order, right?
Yep.
We sure are.
Yeah, you know what? We would love some help. That would be fantastic.
Sure.
You know what? The fence is actually the next thing we need to do.
This is
Let's do it.
perfect.
Yeah, I mean, you guys want to go and set that fence up over there? We need it like 25 feet wide on one side, 10 feet on the other, and then you run like the chicken wire between the posts.
Yeah.
You think you can manage that?
Yeah, I think so.
Easy. Got it done. I'll consider it done.
I'll supervise.
That's great.
As you're supervising Nomis, you feel a tug on your tail.
I hiss.
And you turn around and a little girl looks quite scared. She's like, I just wanted you to play for us. And she starts crying.
I'm sorry. I just don't like my tail being tugged. I'm sorry. It's instinct. It's okay. And I like pat
Jeez,
her
Nomis,
head.
why you always got to make girls cry?
If you
Little
had a
kids
tail-
cry.
Why are you always weird with children?
Well, no one's running up and pulling your tail. I'm very sorry. Would you like to hear a song?
Yes, I saw your instrument and I got really excited.
Okay.
And then you
I'm
hissed at
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Lynn.
All right, Lynn. What kind of music do you like? Fast music, slow music?
Slow, probably.
All right. I'll play her a nice little slow, like smooth jazz kind of.
All right. So as you start playing, you see that the bunch of
That's
other
Southern jazz.
as you start
South Beach jazz.
Yeah.
South Beach jazz. As you start playing, you see that there's a bunch of other kids that were running around playing, and they stop because they see you playing. And then Vaso and Woods, you guys are like rolling this tent out and stuff. And you look over and Nomis just has like a bunch of kids around him, just like sitting, watching him play his instrument.
This
So I'm going to
guy.
get him like involved. So I'm going to like start having like clap, like keep rhythm and have them all produce different sounds. Like we're
I picture you have like little egg shakers that you keep on you.
heck
Or
yeah,
little, like,
little maracas.
yeah.
Yeah.
those little like finger
Symbols?
symbols.
Finger symbols.
Finger symbols.
All
Triangle
right,
things.
who's leading the charge on constructing the fence?
Vaso.
Yeah, 100%.
Vaso. All right, Vaso, make an animal handling check.
All right. So I rolled an 11 and I have +2.
Can I roll a help?
Sure.
So I'm going to roll a d6 and I got a 2. So 15 total on the fence.
I believe we allowed you to add your modifier also that you're helping with.
Oh, 17 for the fence.
Okay. So you finish construction of this fence, and as far as you can tell, it's perfect. You don't see any flaws with it. It's level. It's even. It's well closed off. And the guy that asked you to put it up in the first place walks over and he says, "Hey, that fence looks great."
Oh, it's all this guy. Yeah, he told me where to stand and I stood and hold things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I love when the order helps us out. You know, I don't often get the help. I guess I got lucky this year.
Hey man, we're here for the people. You know what? We love to come help you take it down at the end of the festival. How's that sound?
You know what? I'll hold you to that.
All right, sounds good. I'm Woods, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Constantine.
And I'm Vaso, Constantine.
Vaso, nice to meet you. Woods, pleasure.
What am I looking at?
A dwarf with actually kind of short hair for a dwarf.
Okay.
He's got a beard and everything, but it's kind of like it's a lot shorter than most dwarves wear their hair and beards.
I love it. All right, Constantine, we will. I don't know. We might even come back to see the animals at some point.
We're opening up the day before the festival for some early pets, I guess.
Sounds good.
You know, the kids love the petting zoo, so that's I like helping it because I like to see the kids play with all the animals.
I think it's already started, and she's gonna point over to all the kids around the cat.
No, kids, you're doing it wrong. I'm start with fly, fly, fly your ship, and then you say fly, fly, fly your ship. Let's do it again.
No, miss. What is going on?
Well, before Wallace and I do our show, I convinced the kids here to sing a song for the Festival of Lights.
How fun
We're
is this?
rehearsing.
I want in.
No, kids. Kids only.
All right, and then she is going to take a deep breath, and she's going to produce fog. So all around the kids is like a big dense layer of fog is gonna roll around the ground.
And I'm going to cast dancing lights.
So you guys are practicing your special
Oh,
effects
yeah, we're-
already.
Yep. We got our song. We got our melody. All right, kids, you think you got it? Lynn, are you excited for
I'm
this
very
song?
excited.
All right.
So we're gonna play right before you guys play.
Yeah.
You're
Would
gonna
you
help,
like to?
You're gonna help us, right?
Oh, yeah. I'll be up there with you. I might even get Wallace.
Who's Wallace?
He's also a member of the Order.
Okay.
He's huge. He plays drums.
Is he a big kitty?
He is a big elephant.
Oh, that's even bigger.
Way bigger than me.
We will be there.
All right. I think I would know our shows at
Yeah, you would know what
2
part it's gonna
o'clock.
be.
I was like, all right, you all be there at 12:30. We'll rehearse a couple more times. Y'all take these instruments with you. Practice.
So you guys wrap up this little session with the petting zoo and practice concert, and you try to head over. Are you trying to head over to Teresa's this evening, or are you gonna do that tomorrow?
I mean, I'm beat. I'll be honest with you. We have a couple of days of this
yeah,
situation.
you have a couple of days of this.
I feel like Woods mentally is exhausted, and then we just built a fence.
Yeah,
So-
y'all been hard at work carrying crates and building a fence. I feel great.
Yep. I don't know about you guys, but I could go over some food and my bed.
Let's do it.
I think we did enough today.
Yeah, you guys did a lot today. So you head back to the Order to catch some dinner.
Yeah.
You meet up with Benson back at the Order to have dinner with him, and as you're kind of eating, you just kind of, I assume, tell him what you did today, and he says, "Hey, it's great to see you three. You do a good job helping out with the city today."
Oh, yeah, we did lots today.
I think so.
Yeah, we helped build a fence for a petting zoo.
You got Norgil all set, straightened out, and got his Chewbacca wings to the heavens cloud.
Yeah, and we even did a delivery down to what was that place called? Raisins Brand or something like that. I don't know.
It was on the outskirts of Bridgertown, so
Yeah.
it was about a mile away from the Chewbacca
It
farm.
was like Raisin Barn or something like that.
Raisin Barn. I don't know that one. But regardless, nice job today. Hey, listen, I need to get an early start tomorrow, so I'm going to give you your assignment for the morning now, and, well, I may be busy all day, so I might not see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I need you to go down to Betsy's Beef Leather. They're setting up a stand for the festival, kind of a remote location kind of thing, and they need help putting it together.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything else I can do? Have you seen Woods around the beef leather? It's scary to watch.
You know, I was thinking too, Betsy's is right outside of like the big market, right? So I'm sure it's going to be pretty robust. I want to go by that tea place. She's like telling her friends, like, I also want to go get that some more tea. I'm running low. We can do maybe some shopping and then maybe, you know, work our way to the other side of the market.
Sure.
Well, you're welcome to do all the shopping you want, but just be reasonable with how much time you take. Remember, you're on the clock, so to speak, tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks, recruits. Great work today. And good luck tomorrow. And Benson takes his leave to go up to bed.
Woods is going to actually follow him for a second. Hey, boss.
Yes, Woods?
Sorry. Do you have like just time for a super quick question?
Sure. What can I do for you?
So we were talking to Damien earlier, and he said that when you use the phase rounds and when you're near the rift, like it doesn't hurt you. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. I've always been able to tolerate the journey better than anybody else.
Is that so? It's like uncommon.
Certainly. I mean, I'm the only one, as far as I know, that can handle it more than once repeatedly, you know? Damien's taken a couple blood samples to see if, there's something in my blood that would tell him why, but he hasn't been able to figure anything out.
Okay, thank you. And just turn around and walk away.
Is there anything else you guys are hoping to do this evening?
I'm hoping to find Wallace and let him know we have a opener.
All right.
Vasto's B. He's just going to go to bed.
Game mechanics perspective, this is considered a long rest this week.
Yeah.
No, miss, are you going to go to, like, Wallace's room? Because he's not in the atrium or the mess hall where you're eating dinner, so you're going to, like, go out of your way to find him?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't work as hard as my friends, so I'm not as tired, so I got a little bit of energy left before I want to go to bed.
All right.
I think Wallace would dig it.
Yeah. So you going up to his room?
Absolutely. Knock, knock.
You are greeted at the door by Quentin.
Quentin, how's it
Yes.
going?
Hello, Nomis. It's nice to see you.
It's been a while. How are things with you and Wallace and Bonnie?
Oh, things are good with us. Thank you for asking.
Is
What can I do for you, my friend?
I was actually looking for Wallace.
Is that Nomis I hear?
Wallace, buddy. And I look in the room. I haven't been invited in yet.
Oh,
Hearing it.
yes. Nomis, come in, please.
Thanks.
Are you here for an extra rehearsal session?
Oh, absolutely. And I think I found us an opening act for the Festival of Lights.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Who is it?
I ran into some children who were interested in my playing ability, and I taught them a song, and I thought it would be fun for the community to see everyone's kids playing a song. And I thought we could join them just to help them, combat stage fright and just help them out a little bit.
Well, Nomis, my friend, that's a lovely sentiment, but between you and I, a bit of showbiz advice: never work with children or animals.
Aren't you and I animals?
Anyway, should we rehearse?
Yeah, I mean, the kids are all set to do this, so I mean, I'm more than happy to take this on myself, but they were excited to meet you.
Oh, good. Yes. Well, I'll be happy to meet the children at the show, but please don't invite me to rehearsal.
You got it. I didn't think you sound a little scared of these children.
I'm just not really a kid person.
Oh, they don't bite hard. They may tug your tail, but
You've clearly never met a Loxodon child.
You and your female friend are the only Loxodons I have ever met. How's that going, by the way? Have you seen her anymore?
Felberta?
Huh?
No,
Huh?
she has not been.
And I nudge him.
She's not been in town since we last saw her.
Oh, bummer.
I do miss her, but I'm sure I will get to see her again.
What have you, Quentin, and Bonnie been doing for the Festival of Light preparation?
Well, today we actually helped to begin construction on the stage that we'll be performing on.
Excellent.
It's not done yet, and it's going to be under construction for probably most of the week, but we got a good start on it.
Well, maybe tomorrow I can come by and check it out.
Oh, certainly.
Woods and Vaso are really good building things, apparently. I will lend them out to you.
Wonderful. Well, don't forget about our rehearsal. We need to practice playing, and we need to work in the special effects, so don't forget to bring Woods along.
Oh, yeah. She's already casted her fog cloud around the kids, so she's ready. You want to practice now? We got time?
Sure. You can never practice too much. And you guys make your way down to, there's like a music room where Wallace keeps his drums, because he does not play drums in his room.
Yeah, I don't think Quentin would like that too much.
And you guys play for the evening.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't as tired. I didn't work that hard.
And then the next morning comes around.
Woods is going to get up and go for like a good workout. Maybe catch a swim, lift some weights, so that she'll be probably pretty chipper by the time she hits the mess hall.
Let's fast forward to getting to Betsy's beef leather.
I'm like leading the charge.
You look really chipper this morning.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I just want to embrace today, I think, and just not try to think too much into the conversations I had yesterday. So I just want to go to Betsy's and help her build her stand. I don't know, I might even stick around and see if I can help sell some stuff during the festival. That kind of seems fun.
All right, let's go.
Are you going to try the salmon leather again?
No, I'm good. I filled up on eggs So
You guys get to Betsy's Beef Leather, and she's all ready with like a cart. It's basically, I think, like a food cart
Is
type.
it Betsy this time or Betty, her sister?
Probably Betty, because Betsy's
Yeah, it's
owner.
the same woman that you saw before.
Hey, Betty.
Howdy, folks.
Okay, Betty, we are here and we are ready to work.
well, some of
Well,
us.
I got we need to actually finish building our cart here. It was damaged recently, and we need to repair a couple of these wheels here, and the tailgate doesn't quite close up right. We got to see what's going on there. Once we do that, we can start loading it up with merchandise and, open up Betty's Beef Leather and other fine products.
Oh, Betty. Does
That's
Betsy-
right. My sister gave me the remote location.
I love this.
Vasso's already working on the cart. Like, he just walked over and started working on it.
So are we talking like franchising? What are we getting
Well,
into here?
for now, this is just more of a pop-up shop, proof of concept kind of deal.
Okay.
But where there might be something exciting in the future,
I love it.
If you know any investors.
I think I could find you some. I kind of have a knack for chatting with people, so we could probably identify some people within the town that we can have a conversation with. Maybe get you some investors built up.
Is that right?
I think we could.
I'll see if I'll have to dust off the old business plan.
This would be, of course, unofficially outside of my duties as the Order of Light.
Oh, yes, of course.
On my off time, of course. Okay, well, let's go. Let's get to it. It's so weird. I feel like everyone's carts are broken. Did something come through the town at some point?
Well, ours was just an accident. It's kind of an old cart. Really, we got it for cheap. Nothing particular happened till we just hit a bump in the road the other day and messed up the axle, and the tailgate's never been right since we first got it.
All right, well, let's get into it.
No,
Miss,
Mrs.
would you like to help?
Nomis has already been hovering around Vaso, like looking like he's busy. Like, yeah, good job. You're doing great.
As you're hovering around Vaso, you hear a very familiar laugh coming from the market.
Well, I naturally turn to
Yep.
see.
And you see, same thing, a bunch of the kids are running around, and you see Bella, your dwarven child friend that's part Aarakocra, and she's running around and, playing with the other children and just laughing and smiling. She hasn't noticed you guys yet.
Well, since I'm awkward around kids, like I'm just going to yell for her, Bella.
Just erase it.
And then she comes running up to you. No, this is so exciting. Do you want to play with us?
What are y'all playing?
We're playing touch and go.
How do you play touch and go?
Well, I touch you and then I go, like I run.
I'll supervise. How about I play some music while y'all play touch and go?
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Like some really fast, just up-tempo music.
Oh, that sounds great.
Hey, Nomus, can you hand me the screwdriver?
And then you turn and Nomus is already gone.
I got you, bro. And she just appears with a flat head.
I'm glad our supervisor has helped us a lot.
He's such a diva.
Yeah.
As the kids are playing, you hear like, tag, you're it. And then they run away.
I do want to ask Bella if she would like to be part of the opening act.
That sounds so exciting. I would love to.
All right. I think we need to get all the kids together and practice again.
Okay. So you guys turn around and it's another practice.
What is he doing?
I don't know. I guess he just got a weird thing for kids.
He's kind of weird. Like, why are there always kids around him?
I don't know. He's a cat. I think they just want to pet him.
If he starts
I
petting
think-
the kids, we got a problem.
Yeah. I think we need to put him in the petting zoo.
Oh my gosh, we should put him in the petting zoo. Would that not be hysterical?
Yeah, it would.
All right.
Yeah.
If we could turn him into a pig again and then put him in the petting zoo.
Yes.
Oh, Cave Carmine would know what to do.
Yep. Yes, he would.
Anyway, as I'm out and about, like in the market, is anyone selling like bells, like a
Like sleigh
cowbell
bells.
or
Yeah, you'd be able to find stuff. It's a market. It's the bazaar, so you can definitely find pretty much anything you want.
Okay, I'd like to buy that for Bella. I think she needs
Okay.
a special instrument.
You find a tambourine.
Perfect. I want to give it to her and show her like how to use it. And,
All right.
and this is going to be great.
Anything else you guys are doing with Betsy?
Just fixing up the cart and whatever else she needs to get set up.
You've completed the task that Benson gave you. Now you have the rest of the afternoon to basically walk around and see what needs to be helped.
I think I'm going to probably go off. I don't know if we're going to stick together, but I want to go. The people that I buy tea from, I probably want to go check in with them, see if there's anything I can help them with.
Okay, sounds good.
It was the plump teapot.
The plump teapot. Yeah,
Mhm.
you're able to find them and they'll be needing some sort of assistance.
Okay, so I help out for an hour or two.
Vasa, what are you doing?
I think Vasa will just kind of wander around, see if there's any other things that interest him, things that stick out to him. But I don't know. I think it's just going to wander around and maybe not find anything.
And
Just enjoy the view and
yeah, enjoy the city, just randomly helping people lift something here, hammer something there.
nothing too crazy. So
And Nomis, is there anything you're doing?
I think after rehearsal, since Bella's there, I would ask her how her mom, Teresa, is doing.
Oh, she's doing great. She's making some tapestries to hang around city to celebrate the, celebration coming up.
Do you think she would need help with anything?
Oh, I'm sure she would need stuff to be running around. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go pay her a visit?
Yeah, that'd be great. As you get to Teresa's house, same thing. She's out front. You kind of put together that's just like her workstation. And she is working on a tapestry. And she sees you and she gets really excited. She's like, that's who I made it for. Hold on. And then she kind of like runs into the house and comes back out with this about the same size tapestry that Woods has got, about a 12-inch by 12-inch tapestry. And on the tapestry, you see a wooden dagger that looks very familiar. In the background of the wooden dagger is basically what looks like a light shard. So like think of like a light shard with the wooden dagger overlaid on top of it.
Okay.
And she's like, I made this for you.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I really like the details in the shard and all that stuff.
How did you know to make a wooden dagger?
I don't know. I sensed that I needed to make this.
And I'm going to pull the wooden dagger out of my pack.
I knew it was for you.
Yeah, it's uncanny.
It gives me chills sometimes.
So how do you know to make these tapestries? Like, is it just some innate thing that you're...
Well, sometimes I get a vision. Sometimes I just get into like a meditative rhythm when I'm making the tapestry and my hands, I'm kind of zoned out. And when I come to, it's done. Like somebody's speaking through me, maybe. That's what happened this time. I was working on a different tapestry and she you see off to the side, there's a bunch of different tapestries of, like the order symbol and then the Festival of Lights and all that stuff. And then you see I was making one of those and then I looked up and it was this. And as soon as I saw you, I knew it belonged to you. I made it for you, Nomis.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate this. Is there anything I can do to help you around here?
Oh yeah, I would love to, take all of these tapestries. We're supposed to just hang them around. They didn't really give me direction on where to put them, but I think since I made it for the Order Light, we should probably put it around the Academy.
Yeah.
So maybe just take them back with you tonight and just put them up on your way back.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Oh, that'd be great. Saves me a trip.
You got it. I think that's all I'm going to question her for right now.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Alrighty, so I'm going to roll my D20 and I get to add 15.
Wow.
Just joking, 5.
I was like, dang.
I just like to see if people are listening
Did
to
we
me.
level up?
A lot.
I didn't notice a thing.
You don't notice anything with your 6 roll, or 1 plus 5, 6. All right. You're just too distracted with the tapestry and you seeing your dagger and the light shard and all that stuff.
Okay.
I guess on the way back, you'll hang up the tapestries.
Yeah, I'll hang some
and I guess the
tapestries
three
up.
of you just meet back up at the Order for the evening.
I think so. I got
Yep.
some new tea.
I got some beef leathers.
Oh yeah, I got a full bag of beef leather.
Hey guys, check this out. I'm going to make sure no one's around. Teresa made this for me. And I'm going to show her the tapestry.
Wow.
It's my wooden dagger that I have with this light shard.
This is wild.
She just says it comes to her or she gets in a trance. I didn't want to press her too much about this anymore or ask her about riffs at this point. But I think she's connected somehow.
Yeah, I think she's connecting the dots for us for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder whose shard that is.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do you think the dagger, so the dagger's on top of the shard?
So picture it was like a tapestry with just a shard and then overlaid that image with the wooden dagger.
So I wonder if
I'm supposed to hover my dagger around a shard.
yeah.
Or if you used a dagger to
Stab it.
kill someone.
Or if you touch the dagger, maybe you could bring that person back to life.
So many possibilities.
I'm going to pull up my tapestry and put it next to it. Does it look like they're like a piece of the puzzle, like they connect in any way?
It does not.
Okay.
It's a good thought.
Guys, do you think I should let Damien take my blood?
I mean, that's whatever you're
Yeah, that's
comfortable
your
with.
choice.
I didn't want you to go by yourself. That's why I kind of invited.
Yeah, I don't. What if he like? You don't think he'd like keep me there?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Okay.
I think it's the, what do you call it? Sciences.
I think they just want to do research.
I think you're a oddity to him like Vincent was.
Do you think we should tell them that we've been to Dorma?
It might be getting close to that. Like, I'm curious to see what Damien's going to show us and reveal to us.
Do you? And she
I
looks,
think he'll be fascinated by it,
do,
to be honest.
She looks at Vaso. Do you feel like if you're near a rift that he creates, that you're gonna be able to control yourself?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
It'd be a good experiment.
I guess maybe we.
And then he can see it himself.
Do you think we should tell Damien, or do you think we should tell Benson first?
I don't know.
She's like sitting.
Because either way, the other's going to find out.
Yeah,
If we tell Damien,
and not Benson, he's gonna.
What if we? I mean,
He'll kill us.
I.
I feel like we got to, if we're gonna tell one, we're gonna tell both. So I think we would go to Benson first.
Benson first.
I feel like we would owe it to Benson to tell him first.
Should we wait till after the festival, or before?
Let's wait till after.
Let's see. Yeah,
Okay.
because Benson's got some things he's working on,
Okay.
and I don't want him to take away our new weapons. Noma says selfishly.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for my bag. The amount of snacks that I'm gonna keep in this bag is just gonna be so great.
All right, so you guys make your way to your rooms for the evening and go to sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, you head down to the mess hall and you are greeted by Wallace, who says, "Ah, my friends, Nomis, Woods, Vaso, could we ask for your assistance finishing the stage today?"
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Meant to help.
Oh, you forgot to tell us about hard labor.
We're running a bit behind schedule, and we need all hands on deck, so to speak.
And pause, right?
That's right, my friend.
Yeah, this guy, and she points to Vaso, is actually pretty handy.
Yeah, let's check with Benson first, since.
Oh,
Or-
yes, of course.
Since we haven't
actually
talked to
don't see
him
Benson
since
anywhere.
day one.
What'd you say? We don't see Benson.
No.
All right, I think we're cool to
We're
go
in good
help.
company. Let's.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we are acting under orders of our own, so we are acting on order official business.
Yeah, I think let's go get the stage. The stage seems pretty important for the festival.
Yeah, let's go do it. I'm ready to help.
Of course, and we can stick around afterwards and rehearse. No, miss. And Woods, we'd like to ask for your help as well with some special effects for the festival.
Sure.
Wonderful. And you follow Wallace, and actually you meet up with the rest of Party B, and you are working on constructing the stage. When you get there, the main floor of the stage has been completed, but there's some like scaffolding that needs to be assembled. There are some curtains that need to be hung from that. There's like a band shell that has to be put up behind it. So there's a decent amount of work there for the day. And the six of you and a handful of other people, it takes you all day to get fully set up. But by the time dinner time rolls around or so, the stage is all put together and set up.
Does Nomus actually work?
I use my mage hand to hang up the curtains and stuff.
I would say that Nomus, with your background in the performing arts, you actually do kind of help, and there's no children around to distract you. But also, like, there's a lot to do, so anytime you start to get distracted, someone just yells something at you to do.
Fair enough.
So you're exhausted.
Yeah, this is
the
tiring.
three of you are all pretty tired by the end of the day.
I'm starving.
Yeah, but Wallace comes up to you at the end of the day, and he says, "I think we should grab some dinner and bring it back here so that we can rehearse."
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm going to bed.
Oh,
I'm not part of the performance, so you know.
do you
I'm
want to
just-
be?
No, I'm good. You guys have fun. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go to bed.
All right, man.
Good night, Vaso. Thank you for all your help today.
Sure thing.
I want a brisket sandwich with melty cheese. Just like thinking back to the festival and all the food she ate.
I want a Stella muffin.
Oh, a salt muffin?
Just joking. No.
All right, so you guys go, you get some grub from Carmine, who packs it up in a nice little to-go box for you. And as you're eating dinner with Wallace, sitting in the seats that have been assembled near the stage to watch the performances, he's explaining how the performance is going to go. And he says, "All right, so I'm going to kick things off with a drum solo, and then Nomus, you will join in with the music, and I would like Woods. I think it would be great if you could use your fog cloud spell to put some fog over the audience and really, make it a magical experience."
Absolutely.
Great, and Nomus, I know you can do some pyrotechnic things. I think that as we build toward the finale of the performance, it would be great if you could do that as well. Can you do that while you play?
Only one way to find out. So I'm going to start playing and try to cast pyrotechnics at the same time.
You can do it.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, because your music is kind of so closely linked to your light and your magic. It's actually it almost feels easier to do it while you're playing.
I figured, but I didn't want to assume.
Wallace, talk to me about fog. Do you want people not to be able to see? Do you just want like a low rumble around their feet? You want it up around their heads? What are you thinking?
I think let's start it out low and build it throughout the performance so that when things end, the big fog cloud will get lit up with Nomus's pyrotechnics, and it'll just be a spectacle like no others.
All right, boss.
Should we try it out?
Yeah, you guys actually rehearse playing your song while doing this in time so that you start to get a feel for the timing. And for kicks, let's have both of you make a performance roll.
4 kicks. Oh, crit fail.
11.
Okay.
We've been tired.
Woods, with your crit fail, your fog cloud it's not quite cutting it. It's it's kind of doing what Wallace wants, but he's like, Woods, are you feeling all right? I feel like I've seen you cast a bigger fog cloud than that.
Yeah, I think I'm just a little tired. We've had a really busy couple of days, and I don't want to use it all up, but it'll be better tomorrow.
I understand. Why don't you go get some rest? I think you've got the timing down, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Nomus, I think you and I need to practice our music a little more.
I agree.
Okay, so Woods, you are good to go back to your room or to do whatever you want, but you are no longer needed at rehearsal, but Wallace and Nomus are going to hang around the stage for a while and continue to perform.
Yeah, I'm just going to go. I had him dragging my feet, so I'm just going to slough back to the hotel. The academy and hit the hay.
All right, so the three of you have now gone your separate ways this evening. Vaso, you go back to your room and you go to sleep. Woods, as you are leaving from rehearsal, you are met kind of halfway in between the rehearsal space and your room by Damien, and he is accompanied by Dr. Graves. Nomus, after you finish rehearsing with Wallace, you look around toward kind of the back of the arena where you've been practicing, and you see kind of a familiar silhouette, and you catch just a whiff of a familiar scent.
And so the bard's tale has come to a close. Ah, what a splendid crowd you have been. We hope we'll see you again at Carriage Rest Inn.
Hey guys, thanks so much for sticking around. This is the part of the podcast where we get to know the players, everyone at the table and in the studio. Okay, today's question: what is your favorite holiday tradition? Could be when you're younger, could be now. You can give me one of each.
Yeah, so my favorite holiday, I'll say it's my favorite holiday memory.
Okay.
I was the youngest of 3. So I was always the first one up. So I would always, and the house that we lived on was 2 stories. So I was always waiting at the top of the story because we couldn't go down until everybody was up. So yeah, just sitting at the top of the stairs waiting to.
Yeah. Do you do that now?
No.
That would be the best.
No.
I love that. Right?
Tradition, my wife and I, since we've been married, the weekend after Thanksgiving, we'll put up Christmas decorations.
Love it.
Maybe make a boozy cocktail or two while we're doing it.
Okay.
We'll make a lovely cheese pizza just for us and watch Home Alone.
Oh, I love
We've
that.
been doing that for like 10 years.
I love that. John, you want to go?
I was actually just thinking, I don't know. The thing is like I have done so many different holidays with like my mom's family, my dad's family,
Yeah.
Jenny's family. And like I don't have a lot of traditions that like every year I do it, but like I like Yankee Swap or White Elephant. I like I like our version of White Elephant that we used to do where you couldn't spend money on the gift.
Oh, yeah.
We did
That
that
was
once
so
It was
fun.
always really fun.
Yeah, that was so fun. Okay, so for me, and John's was probably, I mean, when we did this, John was little, but my dad's side, which is John's side, we used to do gag gifts. So my great grandmother and my great grandmother started it, and then my dad took over it. They would make individualized, personalized gag gifts for everyone. You couldn't pay for anything. You had to like find it, and it was like 2 or 3 days before Christmas. I would sit and help him. And we'd run around the house and like we'd put these random things together. One year he made me a stick of dynamite because I could never keep my room clean. So he was like, "Hey, why don't you use this to clean your room? Like, just blow it up." But that would forever be one of my favorite traditions. We don't really do that now just because, he's passed and I moved away. My favorite tradition is that Michael and I's family kind of lives everywhere. When the two of us are here for Christmas Eve, we go out for sushi. So we have this Asian place that we absolutely love. We've been going there for almost 10 years. And we do Christmas Eve, we do sushi together. And then we go to this park and walk around and look at the lights.
Very nice.
I'm going to go with Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. When I was in high school and college, our family tradition, quote unquote, was to always try to find stragglers to invite to the house. Especially when you're in college, you have people that are out of state and they don't quite want to go back. They can't afford to go home or they don't want to go home. They're like, well, just come into our house and have dinner with us instead. So that was kind of a really fun tradition because you got to meet a bunch of different people. And then the new one that I really like, we actually referenced in the episode last week, is Sam had made a turkey.
So, okay, yeah. So, I think, John, I think you have a feather on it. So in college, one year for Thanksgiving, I decide that I'm going to make a centerpiece. I'm going to make a craft turkey. So I went and got like styrofoam balls and like all this stuff. And I created this turkey out of like styrofoam and like foam paper and like, I don't know, like yarn. And then I wrote everyone's name on a foam feather and we went around the table and you had to say what you were grateful for and you would put it in the turkey. Well, we started doing it every single year. So now Tom has like 30 feathers on it because every Thanksgiving that I go to, Tom comes with me. And that's, if you listened to the episode last week, that's where Mike got that from.
Yep. So that's my new favorite tradition.
I feel like I vaguely remember this, but it has been years since we've been together for Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, it's been so many. I mean, I've been here for 10. So it has ping pong balls for eyes. It's like we'll get a picture on the website or on Instagram
Tom the turkey.
of Tom the turkey.
Tom the turkey.
Yeah, he's pretty great. All right, guys. Well, listen, thank you so much. If you want to hear something from us, or you have a question that you'd love us to answer, go ahead and go to our website at carriageresttales.com. There's a good form that you can fill out or just hit us up on social. Thanks so much.
See you again.